This is the correspondence from Stingray 3. Your Excellency, the situation looks extremely serious.
Thank you, Ueno. Inform Swordfish 1 to stand by.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Kokomi! How have you been?
Captain of Swordfish 2. Glad to have you back on what...
What's going on?
Not long ago, I hosted the Watatsumi Goryo Matsuri. It's the most important ceremony on Watatsumi Island.
What? How did you know we were the ones helping out Tsuyuko this whole time?
Tsuyuko is one of the more conscientious shrine maidens of Sangonomiya. Based on her description of the person who took the commission, it was quite obviously you.
This is all starting to sound pretty suspicious.
Anyway, I'm sure Tsuyuko will have told you that the Watatsumi... It's a bleaching process that slowly turns the earth to holy soil, leaving the land infertile and devastating agricultural production. Granted, crops aren't our staple food on Watatsumi Island. Imagine all you had to eat from now on was radishes. No more fish or meat. Clearer now?
That would be terrible!
The issue began with the Watatsumi Goryo Matsuri. I did not miss a single step during the ritual, and there's no question that But it didn't reverse the holy soil phenomenon as expected. Instead it just... This is ultimately a matter of Watatsumi Island's survival. So I sent as many people as I could spare to... The news from Stingray 3 was that... all of Enkanomiya is engulfed in a darkness that...
Strange monsters? And an all-engulfing darkness?
That's all that Stingray 3 has reported. I have sent several rescue teams already, but so far, the situation does not look promising. It brings me no pleasure to have to ask, but... please don't joke around. But thank you for once again agreeing to put your life on the line. Now...
Yeah.
Your Excellency, I did wonder. Hope you're both happy.
Cut the comedy, Tsuyuko, or I may have to have you and Naki switch
No need, I'll stop. So, since the two of you are here together...
Kokomi filled us in on what's been going on.
Cool. Right. Well, as I'm sure Her Excellency has told you, an ominous darkness has completely engulfed Enkanomiya. At the same time...
Humanoid... monster?
Armor that can move on its own. I know it sounds ridiculous, but we're not talking about one spook soldier hallucinating in the dark. On top of this, even ordinary enemies seem to grow much stronger in the darkness. There's one other thing that the returning soldiers have mentioned.
Tsumi? I don't recall there being any record of a shrine.
That's the thing. There isn't one. But she held something called a Sento ceremony, which, thanks to her, the wounded soldiers have a safe zone where they can recuperate.
Sento. I've seen this term in the Deep Sea Healing Arts Compendium. I'd love to meet this Tsumi. But right now, helping the wounded has to be...
Your Excellency, even if you had no duties at all right now, Enkanomiya is exceedingly dangerous right now. Only preeminent warriors...
Yep, absolutely, 100%. This is a job only we can handle.
Yeah. We've worked together plenty of times in the past, after all.
Do you have any other information about Tsumi?
It was mentioned that she wears a strange mask that covers the upper half of her face.
How interesting. What is she trying to hide?
Your Excellency, in my humblest of opinions, Tsumi has shown no...
I see what you mean. I have instructed Swordfish 1 to proceed to Enkanomiya and continue evacuating the wounded. Swordfish 1 will escort you to the camp. Also, please, take the...
What's this? Look.
It's just a little trinket. When you are faced
Your Excellency. But is...
Watatsumi Island doesn't need it anymore. Besides, both of the other...
Understood, Your Excellency. Okay.
I apologize for the trouble. Now please excuse me.
Are you ready to venture into the dark? All right. Here's hoping I have the chance. Next year, I'm gonna apply for Swordfish 1 to be redeployed into Spectre management. Those armor monsters closing in on you.
Totally understand.
Anyway, we should be safe for now. There shouldn't be any more danger from here on out.
Hey, what's up?
It's Yabe, the odd guy from Sting...
You seem kinda chipper compared to...
Do I? Well, I've pretty much always loved horror stories and ghost stories and stuff, ever since I was a kid. This super fun. 10
Totally do not understand.
Well, I mean, it's pretty sweet to have the chance to come to Enkanomiya. I actually kinda wanted to...
Yeah, please don't do that. We're the one...
Alright, well, never mind that. There's a...
Time to go.
Hey, look! A shrine maiden taking care of the wounded! That must be Sumi, right?
You are...
Well, he is, obviously. Just...
and you? A human... Oh, really? Because I thought that humans lose the ability...
Sumi, you seem to know a lot about Bishop.
Wait. How do you...
Oh, the wounded soldiers meant...
Oh.
Greetings. My name is Ueno. Swordfish 1 needs to rest and reorganize before commencing the evacuation. I'll see you later.
So you're here to help resolve this, hmm? Very well. It's taking...
Do you understand what...
The Void Realm is invading. The darkness spreading in Enkon...
But don't Baptismal Bishop...
No. They hate the light. In fact, the Bishop Realm is... The 7 sovereigns of the Light Realm are the 7 form...
So that's why Suyuko called the...
3 realms gateway offering. Not far off the mark, actually. But because the source of the darkness from the void is the...
Oh, the 3 towers! The ones where we did those trials...
You've been there before?
It's a long story.
Oh.
By the way, Sumi, what's...
To hide my face. Does that make me untrustworthy in your eyes?
No, not at all. You've been helping the wounded all this time. Everyone must...
Can't say I really understand what you're talking about. Anyway, if you want to rid this darkness from Enkonomiya, you can come to me for guidance. I'm going inside to tend to the wounded and check in with the new arrival.
What are we gonna do? Paimon really wants to trust Sumi, but... Oh, how about we go ask the wounded? sleeping. Let's not disturb them.
Greetings.
Hello, we'd like to ask you about...
Because of her strange map? Well, you've come to the...
Cool.
I was one of the first people that so I started pestering.
And?
There weren't so many people around. Her eyes have...
Whoa.
I probably would have been if the first familiars of the... They were said to have...
Huh.
I'm no expert, but...
Hello, what can I help you with?
Hi there. We wanted to ask you what you know about the masked shrine maiden, Sumi.
I see. What are you looking to know exactly? I've tried asking if she's seeing anyone, or whether she's looking right now, but she seems pretty tight-lipped about her love life.
That's not what we meant at all. We were more wondering, do you think there's anything suspicious about her?
Suspicious, huh? Suspicion, no. I am being serious. Okay, look, if I had to pick one thing about her that's suspicious, I'd say, okay, two things. Number two, some kind of pendant fell out of her sleeve when she was bandaging me up. It looked like it was a broken off, maybe the other half is held by Sumi's lifelong sweetheart.
Sounds like you hit the nail on the head, so, maybe ease off a little, bro? I don't think we've got enough answers now. Let's find somewhere to recap what we know so far. So here's what we learned. Sumi's mask hides her. Based on her actions, it seems like... So she seems pretty trustworthy. Then let's go talk to her about...
Time to go. Time to go.
So, how's it going?
Yep, let's...
Okay. It's called the Bokuso box, actually. The Dainichi... Nothing. Never mind all that. Let's get back. The Bokuso box collects light. So, for example, with the power of the Boku... As it happens, there are some monsters called...
Time to go. Time to go. The wind knows it. As one with wind and cloud. That hurts.
You're a good fighter.
You bet. We
You... So you...
What's...
Nothing. If what you say is true, then I'm sure... Also, there are a few things I need to... According to what I have read, the fundamental purpose of the Watatsu... They are creatures that break down raw, primitive elemental energy into the milder elemental energy of the human realm. The giant coral is a symbol that the Sangha Coralia have been awakened by the serpent's blood. The mass awakening of the Sangha Coralia causes a transformation in the ecological environment of Enkonomiya.
Makes sense. Even if you took away the darkness and the monsters, Enkonomiya would still look pretty different now with all the new plants and ore around.
Things are even more complicated than usual this time. The darkness from the void... You may need to use the power of the Bokuso box to dispel the darkness and allow the ecological transformation to... Please, try to solve the problem using the book. I'll wait for an update for you under the statue over there.
This is the end.
Out of the frying pan, it's...
Wait, hear me.
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Oz reveal vice! Wow! It works! Let's go back and tell Sumi!
It seems that you have mastered the Bokuso box. Now, as I said, we need to proceed to the
Abyss adherent?
He's a purveyor of incessant nonsense. Then, he started disseminating abyssal energy using the towers. I don't know why he's doing this. Maybe he just likes to toy with people and stab them in the back.
Paimon knows exactly...
You know him?
Oh, you bet we do!
To get rid of the darkness, you need... In Enkonomiya, the ley lines of the human realm, the elemental currents of the light realm, and the dark... Also, I only perform... You can offer crystals of light realm energy to it to increase the Bokuso... Please, take this hand-drawn map. I've marked out... Well, that's as much help as I can offer you. I'll be waiting here for the good news.